Yes, so tonight we are turning into Abbey Bominable from Monster High because I'm part of a Monster High collab and I need to take my little photos, so I thought I'll show you, yes, you besties, how I do like body paint and face paint and all of that fun stuff. So besties, make sure that you stick around to the end to see the final result. There you go, besties, and I'm back. You smell so good. What conditioner are you using? Very nice. Very nice. Woohoo! So let's get started with the cosplay. So first things first, let's tie this hair back. Get it out the way because it's in the way. And that little strand you see right there, it's gonna go right in the wig cap. Woohoo! I'm in my Egghead Island arc. Look at me. Big old Megamind Saitama looking at her head. Just look at me. It is probably the best I've looked in a while. Like, I think I would look really cute bald. I mean, one of my friends said I had a confidence to rock a really short cut, like a Jada Pinkett Smith looking look, but I think I have a weird shaped head, so I would not be doing that. And here I am feeling myself, looking at my big old head. Now it's time to put on the wig. So this is from AliExpress. She's a little bit boneless, but I think the color is quite cute. And if I can, maybe a Sephiroth cosplay. Like, look at me, feeling myself up with this wig. I'm walking around, back and forth in my menacing era. Like, I am really feeling this. Like, it's a bit embarrassing, but I felt myself a little bit too much. Next is time for the lace glue. I do hate glue because of sensory issues. I hate things being stuck to my head, but I thought, let me get out of my comfort zone, because if I ever am going to wear lace wigs for cosplay, I need to get over the sensory issue. So I put this lace glue on my head, and it didn't feel too bad at first, and it kind of felt like putting slime on my head, which is a bit weird. One thing I hate about lace is if it gets into my baby hairs, but yeah, so we're drying it with a blow dryer, which is cool to get it tacky. And once it went clear, I kind of put the wig lace down and pressed it. You can see some white bits are showing through. Why? Because I was impatient and didn't want to wait, so I just sort of shoved it on because I was getting bored of waiting. I was like, come on, let's get this going, I'm tired. And because I didn't wait, I put some hairspray on to sort of make it stick down even more, and I was scared to get it in my eye, so I was like squeezing my eyes shut, like, look at my eye, I'm scared. And then I just sort of went around the perimeter of the wig hairline and sprayed this cheap ass spray. And next was this little headband thing I got from AliExpress and pressed it around the wig to sort of make it stick to my head even more. So yeah, I want it to stick. So while that's on, I put in my contacts, giving a little light skin there, and now it's time to do my eye makeup. Yay! So with Abbey, she has this purple type look, and so I just slathered this purple shade on my eyelid. And if you can hear singing in the background, that is my sister singing to her son. So yeah, she's keeping him entertained because he likes that stimulation. He gets bored easily. He's like, what, 3 months? So he kind of makes a lot of noise. So once the glue and the spray had dried, I used an eyebrow razor to cut the lace off. Why an eyebrow razor? Because I couldn't find my scissors. I needed to cut this bitch off. So I used this eyebrow razor, which made things very difficult. And I was scared I was going to slice open my forehead, which I didn't do, which I'm quite happy about. I've got a big forehead, y'all. Next is time for the paint. And this is a bit where I completely messed up. Why? Because besties, because I used too much of one color. It was going so well right now because it was such a creamy formula, and it's from Amazon, so it was quite cheap. But anyway, it's a creamy formula and it went on so well. It felt like foundation but a bit thicker, and it kind of had a good coverage. Yes, I looked ashy, but that's because I used white. And my thing was, use the white as a base and then go in with the blue. But I realize now that what I should have done was gone in with the white and used the blue as a contour shade. So here I am, slathering it on, and next was the blue. So this besties, is my failure. You are witnessing my failure. All the hard work of the lace and the eyeshadow is all for nothing because I messed up by putting on the blue like this. I mean, so far, it looks okay. I'm looking icy, like Sweetie will be proud of me. But I took it too far and continued to put on more blue until I start to look like a Smurf. And this is not a Smurfette cosplay, besties. This is supposed to be an Abbey Bominable Monster High baddie cosplay. But I was not given baddie. I was giving saddie. Blue saddie is what I was giving. But I've come too far and I needed to commit. Because, you know, sunk cost fallacy and all that. Am I saying that word right? Fallacy? It sounds like a rude word. But here I am putting on some highlight, trying to save this cosplay. And you can see in my eyes, I look very dead because I hate what was going on here. But I continued on, trying to blend out things, trying to make fetch happen. But fetch is not happening and it never will because I messed up. Like even using this eyeshadow as a contour did not help. Yeah, sure, carve out my nose. Look at that schnoz go. The highlight is highlighting, but the blue is not bluing. It's terrible, besties. And I sound like a hater, but I can, because why? I have no one else to blame but myself. My failure was own choice. It was all me. And I'm gonna own that. And look at my eyes, dead inside, as I go in with this silver shade to highlight my nose. The highlight is looking absolutely beautiful. That is probably the best thing about this mess right now, is the highlight. Look at me now. Look, I'm putting my eyebrows white because I thought it would look better making Abbey have white eyebrows, but I don't think they're white on the doll. And I couldn't be bothered to check, so I just went ahead doing it. And look, I'm just blending out the eyeshadow. I thought it looked quite nice, and then I thought, let's give myself white eyeliner. I thought it would look really nice, and actually, besties, it did look really cute. But what would have ate is if I had white lashes to go with it. But the white mascara I had was crusty dusty, so I had to throw it away. And I used the same liner on my lips to give myself fangs because I didn't want to make any fangs for the bottom teeth because I was just being lazy. I'm a lazy bestie, oops. And I thought, hey, that fang looks pretty good. Let's give myself another. But it went kind of wonk, so I wasn't proud of the second fang. The first fang, amazing. Second, 0 points. 0. And here I am putting on the lashes. I'm like, ooh, lash. I'm getting really good at lashes, besties. Are you proud of me? But they should have been white. It would have looked better white. Because if you're black, nothing for you. Oh, why did I say that? I let my intrusive thoughts win. And then I put on this spray glitter. I thought it would look cute, but you can't even see it that well, so it's a waste of time. Now, time for the outfit. Woo! I put on this blue mesh shirt to give myself blue skin, and the dress, it's too big because I ordered a medium, but AliExpress sent me a double XL, which did not fit me, but I made it work. And then I took off the band thingy and tried to blend in. Ugh, look at that little crusty bit right there. And tried to blend in the blue paint to the hairline. I thought it was eating, but it was defeating. See what I did there? I should be a rapper. because my rhymes are sublime. I did it again! Sublime rhyme. Hell yeah. And then it's time for the reveal. Look at this. Look at this. I hate it. I tried to make myself like it, and I took some cute pictures. I only really liked the first picture, but besties, let me know if you like this video with my unfiltered, unscripted tutorial. Woohoo! See you next time, besties. There'll be no script.